Hey guys, welcome to Badly Explained, the series where I explain the plot of your favorite movies terribly. And I think we're going to be going on a little Marvel hiatus, because we've been doing a lot of those. So to start this, we're doing Megamind for some reason. You know what? Let's just get into it. Ignoring the monologue of the first few seconds of the movie, we start out with a race between Megamind and Metro Man. Metro Man gets really lucky and flies through, what is this, the White House? And Megamind lands in a prison. And I think you can see what's going on here as the movie sets up this rivalry between Megamind and Metro Man, as they are basically polar opposites. And all of this childhood trauma and bullying results in him becoming a supervillain, and they just kind of fight for a while. And you know, Metro Man's regarded as a hero and all that, and he's got a day dedicated to him. But this, for Megamind, is the perfect time to cause some evil stuff. However, Metro Man sees this and eventually nearly puts a stop to him, but then we find out that his weakness is copper, as he's trapped inside of this copper dome thing, and Megamind blows it up in front of everybody, and his skeleton's here, so, you know, it's basically confirmation that he's dead. And now that Megamind kind of has control of the city, he has basically nothing to do. He goes to blow up a statue, I think. Oh, by the way, side note, I didn't watch the movie before recording this. This is all off the top of my head. He uses the disguise of Bernard to meet Roxanne, and they kind of have a thing now. You know, it's all good. But I think later on down the line, Megamind realizes that it's so boring without having to fight somebody that he has to go and create his own superhero. So he finds the biggest loser in existence, Hal... what's his name? Hal Stewart? I think, yeah. So basically, this guy is the nice guy trope in one character. You know, just watch this clip.
You should come over. I got a DJ, rented a bouncy house, made a gallon of dip. It's gonna be sick.
I don't know, Hal. I don't really feel like being around.
No, that's the best part. It'll just be like you and me. Rented a bouncy house, made a gallon of dip. It'll just be like you and me.
I don't know, Hal.
I did hire a wedding photographer. That's just in case we were like something crazy happening and we wanted a picture of it. Like maybe we should have this for like ever, like a memory, you know?
And he basically trains this loser to become a superhero, and he injects him with this powerful super soldier serum. For God's sake. We need to be getting away from Marvel. I said this, but it's slowly creeping back in. It needs to stop. So we have super nice guy now turned into hero with powers, but he thinks he can use these powers to impress Roxanne, because as you saw in that clip, he kind of has a thing for her, but she clearly doesn't have those feelings back, and he tries to impress her and ends up just freaking her out, and he goes really mad, and he eventually just turns into a villain, and I think he steals a bunch of stuff just because he can, just because he has powers, and, you know, he needs to be stopped, basically. And for Megamind, this is kind of the perfect place to start a fight. So, you know, he talks about the Bernard thing, you know, basically just gets him riled up, and they have this really cool fight. Okay, so at the end of the fight, he traps him in this copper ball, and basically Megamind used Metro Man's DNA to create Titan's powers, so this should, you know, get rid of them, right? Except no, he breaks free without any damage done. And then some other stuff happens. They go to Metro Man's lair, I think, and then realize that he's actually alive because he fakes his death. His weakness is not copper, so that's why Hal was able to break out. And, you know, he's like, you know, you should be a hero. And Megamind's like, nope. So he puts himself back in prison, and Roxanne goes back to the city to try and reason with Titan, but now he's all crazy, and he kind of kidnaps her, and basically broadcasts this to everybody, and he's like, hey Megamind, I know you're in prison, but come save her, because look, she's gonna die. And so he escapes, and, you know, really cool fight. This is what this film does, pretty good fight scenes, and they do that. And then Metro Man comes back.
I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated. So, you're the punk I've heard about.
Except, it's not actually Metro Man. It's Megamind still, and the original Megamind was actually Minion, and whoa, yeah, they're blue or something. 10 out of 10, guys. It's a good movie though. You should watch it. It's actually really good. Anyway, yeah. Harry, roll the clip. What we got? What are we doing next?